is going on, guys? It is Chris with 605 Brew Reviews, back with another beer review. And again, we have Mr. Kyle Anderson joining us. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at Kros strain or Cross strain Brewing Company's Supajuice Double IPA. So this is a new brewery out of kind of where I grew up, La Vista, Nebraska. Just recently started brewing within the last 5 to 6 months and opened up a retail location. I found this on tap at Louie's Liquors, which is a liquor store in Norfolk, Nebraska. Just kind of decided to try it out. It is a double IPA with an ABV of 9.4%, 94 IBUs, so potentially pretty bitter. I did look on Untapped and it said this beer is a double IPA with Golden Promise malt, Citra, Amarillo, and Simcoe hops. So, kind of intrigued. I know those are pretty similar ingredients to Golden Nugget, which is a favorite of mine. So I'm interested to see how it shakes out. Anything you have to add to that?
Nothing really. This is a new brewery to me, so interested in seeing what it tastes like.
Alright, we'll crack this open, guys, get this into a glass, let you know what it looks like, smells like, tastes like, and give you our final verdict on Kros Strain's Supajuice. Alright guys, so the appearance on the Kros Strain Supajuice.
First thing that some of you might notice is we have the plastic growler variant.
It's kind of a weird, I mean, they have good stuff on tap, but it's the only place I've ever seen doing that.
Yeah, I haven't run into anybody doing a plastic growler yet, but...
Just a note, it is November 23rd. This was crowlered on November 20th. It's just a little bit after midnight, so it's basically 2 days old. I don't know when this batch was brewed, though. And appearance-wise, guys, this is kind of a nice golden straw color. It is pretty hazy. I cannot see anything on the other side of the glass there.
Nope.
Pouring aggressively, I got about 1.5 fingers of a nice kind of cream off-white head. Pretty densely, tightly packed bubbles.
Yep.
Anything you have to add to that?
Nothing really on color-wise now.
Alright, let's go ahead and get into the aroma of the Supajuice Double IPA. Ooh.
Exactly what you should get out of a double IPA. Hops, hops, and more hops.
So big, citrus, kind of a stone fruit. I almost get like a peach or an apricot.
I would agree.
Kind of aroma. I would say that it is kind of green. I mean, I get that dank vegetal. And I know...
But it's not overpowering.
No, not at all. And I know when we introduced this, we talked about the fact that it has Simcoe.
Yeah.
I kind of get that green note from a lot of brews with Simcoe hops, so I'm intrigued. Smells good though.
It does.
Just very bright tropical citrus hops. Let's go ahead and try this out and give you a flavor on Supajuice. What do you think?
Pretty impressed.
It's very aggressive.
It is. I don't get a lot of lingering flavor out of it.
No.
It all kind of hits you up front and then just gone.
So up front, I would say that bright citrus, kind of a candied stone fruit, like a dried peach or a dried apricot.
Yeah.
Is what leads off. You do get a aggressive punch of like hoppy bitterness.
But countered very nicely by the fruit.
Yeah,
It's not
smooths it out.
Not overpowering on either side. Not super sweet, not super bitter. Just plays very well together.
And I would say towards the end, kind of dries out. I do get a little bit of like a biscuity, kind of a sweet malt character. It's subtle, but it is there. And then on the close, as you mentioned, it doesn't really linger for a super long time.
No.
But I do kind of get like a candied orange or a little bit of a citrus kind of lingering on the finish there.
I gotta see again.
I would say one
There's
thing.
a little something there. I can't say I can pin it down as well as yours was, but I do get something a little more.
One thing too, I would say that kind of surprises me is I get a lot of that green hop note in the aroma, but I don't get much of that in the flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, you have some beers that are very kind of that dank, fresh hop, plant, vegetal kind of.
It just punches you in the face with it all the way through.
This isn't like that. I mean, I thought it would be based on the aroma, but it's pretty tropical and juicy.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so our final impressions on the Kros strain, or Cross strain. I have no idea how this brewery is pronounced, but Supajuice Double IPA. Go ahead.
I'm going to go with B+. I do like it. Double IPAs aren't fully in my wheelhouse yet, but I would definitely drink this again without a problem.
I would agree on the B+ front. I mean, I've definitely had some better double IPAs. 2x4 a short time ago, I reviewed is an example of that. I wish it did have a little more mouthfeel and kind of lingered on the palate a little bit longer. But I love the juicy, bright tropical notes.
I like what they did flavor-wise out of it. I know some people that are bigger into the hop-forward, punch-you-in-the-face kind of double IPAs. They might not care for it as much, but, if you're somebody who's just really getting into these things and you like the fruitier IPAs, this is definitely a double you'd be able to do without a problem.
Absolutely. And last thing I'll add to that is it certainly has me intrigued to try more from this brewery. So,
I agree. I look forward to seeing what else they can come up with. If they're doing this after 5 or 6 months, you're pulling off this kind of beer, I'd like to see what the future holds for them.
Absolutely. So if you guys have had this beer before, comment below. Let us know what you thought. Otherwise, subscribe, like the video, and until next time, guys, cheers.